everybody, it's me, Timmy Fluttersky, and welcome to this week's edition of the Timmy Fluttersky podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about the Pokemon phenomenon that happened in the late 90s. When I was a kid, I first got into Pokemon when it was on my local UPN 57 channel in Philadelphia. And I started watching a few episodes, and I was really into it. I really liked the show, and the show was great, and at the time I didn't know that there was a video game as well. So when I was a kid, it was my 12th birthday, and I remember for my birthday I really wanted a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Red. And for my birthday, I tore the wrapping paper off of it, and there was a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Red version, and I played the hell out of that game. That I was addicted to that game. And I remember I would change my starters every time. Like, I tried out Bulbasaur. I think my first starter was a Charmander. And then I started the game over again, and I picked Squirtle, and my third try I picked the Bulbasaur. But then I realized I gotta stick with Charmander, so I stuck with Charmander as my starter Pokemon. So I played that game a lot, and then Christmas came along, and I got Pokemon Blue for Christmas, and I played that game a lot. I played that game more than I played Pokemon Red, and Pokemon Blue was my go-to game, because I was really good at it. I beat the Elite Four. I beat all the gym leaders. And it was a fun time, very fun game to play. And then years later, in 2000, Pokemon Gold and Silver came out. I remember my grandma bought me both of the games, and may my grandma rest in peace. She was a good lady, and I miss her a lot. And I remember she got me these two games for my birthday. And the previous year, in 1999, I got a lot of Pokemon stuff for Christmas. In fact, I got a whole collection of Pokemon stuff. I got a lot of the stuff up in the attic. I also have the Burger King toys and the cards that you collect for Burger King. I also have a lot of Pokemon cards up in the attic in a white binder that I keep. I collected a lot of them. I collected some of the Kanto Pokemon and the Johto, and that's when I really started getting into it. I watched the show. I watched the entire first season. Was kind of disappointed at the end of the first season. Ash losing at the Pokemon League. That was a pretty upsetting episode, but it taught me a lesson about sometimes in life things aren't going to go your way. You're not going to win all the time, but you just have to go with the flow. And you just have to keep trying until you become the best. And I also watched Season 2 of Pokemon. I never really finished Season 2. with the Pokemon Johto. I'm thinking about going back and maybe watching that again. If it's on Netflix or Hulu. So I collected a lot of Burger King toys, and the collectible cards that came with the toys. I also have all four of, well, I don't know how many there were, but they were gold-plated cards that came in, like, Pokeballs, and they were gold-plated. And I collected those too. I have them in the attic. I have a lot of action figures from the Pokemon series. I bought them to toys that they came out with. A lot of Hasbro toys. I also had the Pokédex and the Talking Pokédex. Now, I remember back in 1999, I wanted to see Pokemon, the first movie. And I remember it like with yesterday. I remember my dad drove me and my mom. I think my brother went. I think my sister-in-law went. I think we saw Pokemon the first movie. The movie was great. The movie got out very late. And so the next day I overslept and I missed school the next day, but you know, it was a great movie. In the summer of 2000, I saw Pokemon the movie. 2000. That was a great movie. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I was a weird kid back in the day. I really liked Pokemon, and when somebody talked shit about the show, I would get really sensitive about it. But you know, when you grow up, when you start getting old, you don't really care what people think. When you're a kid, you do. So I saw Pokemon 2000, and then in 2001, I saw Pokemon 3. It was okay. It wasn't as good as the first and second movies, but you know, it did. It was alright. So Pokemon, to me, it wasn't just a show. It wasn't just a card game. It wasn't just a video game. It was a phenomenon. Everywhere you go, Toys R Us, Target, wherever you see Pokemon, it was the most popular thing since Power Rangers. And I was hooked on it. And I was hooked on it so much, I went back and I researched the old Japanese version of Pokemon with the full Pocket Monsters at the time of Japan. And we all know the whole Pocket Monster controversy. That kids watched a certain episode of Pokemon in Japanese. It was Electric Soldier, Porygon, and a certain scene. Pikachu shoots an electric attack that causes a strobe light effect on the television. And it caused a lot of kids to get sick, and they were hospitalized from it. And I was like, damn, this was the show. Wow. But I watched that episode on YouTube, and they give you a warning that the episode may cause seizures. I watched the episode, and I didn't get a seizure at all. I thought it was a great episode. So there were 3 banned episodes of Pokemon in Japan. It couldn't be aired in the US. There was Electric Soldier, Porygon. There was the Safari Zone episode, not the one where Ash meets Kangaskhan. This episode was different. Because in this episode, there was a character who had a gun that he owned the Safari Zone. So he had a gun in this episode, and that episode cannot be aired in the United States. And then there was a third episode where James turned into a woman. That episode was also banned. And then there was that episode about the Pokemon Jinx. And that episode was banned in the US because Jinx was kind of a racist character. So they had to change Jinx's color to purple. Now, also, years later, I researched some what you call creepy pastas about a Pokemon game, Pokemon Blue, that was haunted. And also, there was an episode on YouTube about Lavender Town Syndrome. Now, Lavender Town Syndrome was from the game Pokemon Green, which was only released in Japan. Now, the Lavender Town theme in Pokemon Blue is a lot safer than the Lavender Town theme in Pokemon Green. Now, in Pokemon Green, the theme song to Lavender Town is very different than the American version of the Lavender Town theme. Now, people would get, when they play Pokemon Green, kids would often get a syndrome called Lavender Town Syndrome. The music at such a high pitch, it gave kids ear infections, headaches, and nausea. And when I first heard about this, I was like, oh my god, this is some crazy stuff. I mean, thank God I didn't buy Pokemon Green when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I wanted to buy that game. And thank God, my mom talked me out of it. After what I found out about the Lavender Town theme song. Now, we're gonna go back to another year when I played a Pokemon game for the N64 of Pokemon Snap. You know, in Pokemon Snap, you don't catch Pokemon. You take pictures of Pokemon. And also, I remember playing Pokemon Stadium. That was a great game. I had a lot of fun. Pokemon Stadium 2 was a pretty good game. And, well, I also played Pokemon Puzzle League, which is like a Tetris type of Pokemon game. Very fun game. And once I got older, I did get a couple new Pokemon games. I remember I got Pokemon Sapphire, and I also got a Pokemon, a Game Boy Advance SP, because unfortunately, my old Game Boy Advance got stolen when I was at school. So I had Pokemon Sapphire. I had a lot of fun with that game. And then for Christmas, I got Pokemon Ruby. I had a good time with that as well. And I remember I got Pokemon Fire Red. Pokemon Fire Red. Back in the summer of 2004, I had a lot of fun. It was a remake of the original Pokemon Red. It was for the Game Boy Advance, and I had fun with that. But I also watched Pokemon Advance. They were really fast, but I had fun watching it, and I thought it was a great series. Once I got older, I started to grow out of this Pokemon phenomenon, and I started getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! And all kinds of other stuff. But occasionally, sometimes I go on Netflix and I would watch Pokemon, and I just remember it really took me back to being a kid and experiencing this phenomenon. It made me feel great. So if you have kids, we really want to watch a great cartoon show, I suggest that you look to watch Pokemon. You know, a lot of news reports from back in the day said that Pokemon was bad for children, it was bad for kids. But honestly, the show teaches kids great lessons. Lessons about teamwork, friendship, and love. It also teaches us that we have to believe in ourselves and have self-confidence in what we do, and not listen to any of the doubters. Pokemon taught me a lot about life. It taught me to be a better human being. It taught me to love I love people no matter how different they are, or what their religions are, what their races are. It taught me a lot about how to be a good person, and how to respect each other and love each other. So that's it for my episode. I hope you all enjoyed my podcast episode. I really enjoyed talking about this, and I hope you all check out my other podcast reviews as well. Thank you and have a wonderful day.